Men like to chill. Women like to go around. Hey guys, it's the Loud Guys. Today we are going to react to Bill Burr on feminism, and we have seen Bill Burr on many other things like on the WNBA and many other topics, and he always kills all those topics. But this is a very exclusive topic. This is like Bill Burr on feminism, and I know he will roast all those feminists because he does not like people who feel too entitled to themselves. And I have seen that there are many feminists who feel too entitled to themselves. So I think so I am in for a ride for these next 15 minutes.
Same, I'm also so much excited to watch this video. Firstly, the reason is that I'm a big fan of Bill Burr. We have seen his like 2 or 3 stand-up, and literally that was so hilarious, and seriously I like that. But here the topic is very serious because he gonna roast the feminism, and I am also feminist, and I do believe that there are 2 kind of feminists. One who supports equality like me, and other who thinks that women are more, basically women has more rights and basically more power than male. So I don't know which kind of feminist he will roast. I'm so much excited to know it. So let's watch.
Yes, and also the thing is, like, I am also very excited to watch him. And also, if you guys are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe the channel. So let's watch this video.
No, we were watching it the other day. Oprah's on there. She's interviewing some clam, and she's giving her this big ridiculous intro, like she's done this, she's done that, she's done this, and she does the most difficult job on the planet.
Oh.
She's the mother, and continues on. And immediately, I just look at my girlfriend like, like really? Being a mother is the most difficult job on the planet? Oh yeah, all those mothers who die every year from black lung, from inhaling all that coal dust.
Motherhood is hard, but
Dude,
not the hardest.
Just constantly patting themselves on the back about how difficult their lives are, and no one corrects them because they want to them.
This is right, actually.
That's what it is. So there's just this tornado of like misinformation. Hey, the most difficult job on the planet. What would you rather be doing? Drilling to the center of the earth, shaking hands with the devil? Every time there's a rumble in the ground, you wait for the whole thing to collapse down on top of you so they can write that folk song about you, Would you rather be up in the sunshine, running around with a couple of toddlers that you can send to bed anytime you want on some sort of trumped up charges, right? Because you want to have a drink and watch The Price is Right, you know what I mean? I couldn't believe it. It's the most difficult job on the planet. Oh yeah. I thought roofing in the middle of July is a redhead. I thought that was difficult. But these mothers are bending over at the waist, putting DVDs into DVD players. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it.
Oh, man.
Dude, any job that you can do in your pajamas is not a difficult job.
Oh, seriously?
Jesus Christ, you're 35 years old playing
That
hide
was
and go
so
seek.
rude.
You're living
Literally,
the
that
dream.
was so rude.
You're living the dream. No time card, no taxes. You're off the grid. Thinking popsicle stick houses. I mean, it's the most difficult job on the planet. Oprah's not even a mother. How the would she know? Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Let's keep the comedy rolling all the way from the United States of America, Mr. Bill Burr.
Yeah. Bill Burr.
All right, thank you. Thanks a lot. How's it going? Great. It's nice to be here. I'm at that age where everybody I know is getting married. Let me ask you a question. Why the hell do people keep getting married? You know what I mean? Isn't anybody looking at the stats? I mean, 3 out of 4 marriages go right down the shitter, right? If you were going skydiving and they told you 3 out of 4 parachutes weren't gonna open, you'd be like, yo, fuck that, I'm not going.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same, I also do the same thing. Why do people do marriage?
I don't like those odds. I have a 75% chance of splatting on the ground. But there's something about getting married. People just have to do it, right? They're just like, is this the line to lose half my shit? Awesome. This is gonna be great. No, I'm just kidding. I love women. I'm just not compatible with them. No, they got too much energy for me. You notice I said they always have to be doing something.
Yeah.
You know, like they can't like take a day off, you know? You can't have a day off when you have a girlfriend. They just like see that open day, they're like, oh my god, let's fucking fill it up with shit.
No.
That's right, actually.
Oh, they just come at you with like one horrible idea after another. They have the worst ideas.
Like go for
They
shopping.
definitely ever get to this one, they'll be like, you want to go to brunch? You want to go to brunch on Sunday? And inside you're like, fucking no! But you can't say that, you gotta keep her happy, right?
Yeah.
So what do? You agree? Yeah, let's go to brunch. What a great idea. Why would you want to sleep in on a Sunday when you can go pay $52 for eggs? Now you're thinking. Then we can sit around and listen to your friends have moronic conversations about the eggs, you know, like, is that pesto? Is that pesto in your omelet?
That is so funny.
Asparagus. It's asparagus. I thought it was pesto.
Men like to chill. Women like to go around.
Recently, she was like really into like women's issues, you know, because women always go on TV, you know, they say all they want is to be treated exactly like guys, but if you listen to them, they don't. All they want is the good shit of being a guy.
Yeah.
They're cherry picking. They look at a guy's life like it's like a buffet, right? Like you just can start picking out stuff, like same amount an hour, we'll take some of that. Pay for the movie, fuck that, you can keep that one. This is nice, that's yucky, that's icky. Hey, come on, people, you can't choose. This girl gives me shit. She goes, well, why does a guy make more an hour to do the exact same job? I go, I'll tell you why. Because in the unlikely event that we're both on a Titanic and it starts to sink, for some fucked up reason, you get to leave with the kids and
I get to like go into, yeah.
That's why I get the $1 more an hour.
Oh my god.
$1 an hour surcharge. You hear a bump in the night, I gotta go check it out. Like, yes, he does have a knife. Anytime there's a hostage situation, who do they negotiate for? Well, at least let the women and children go.
Yeah.
Well, what about me?
Yeah.
You think I want to stay in the vault? Those 20 other sweaty guys sharing a bag of peanuts, you know? Praying to God I'm not the hostage who gets dragged out by the psycho. And the gun to my head as he's asking the cops for a helicopter. Which I know he's not going to get, right? I know he's not getting the helicopter. So now I gotta make idle conversation with the 38 to my head going, dude, go for a rent-a-car. I think you should go for the rent-a-car. See what I'm saying? Where are all those feminists then?
Nowhere.
Can't find them.
Yeah.
They had no feminists in a house fire. You can take the most hardcore feminist, you know, some chick right in your face, you chauvinistic son of a bitch, you know, little short, little haircut, you know. Second those flames break out, she'll twist those little hairs into pigtails. Oh, I'm just a girl. I want to make my jump rope. No, that's why I hated that movie, the Titanic. Every girl I meet thinks that movie's romantic. It's irritating. I was like, that was really romantic, don't you think? It's like, no! It's a fucking horror film. And they're always like, why? I'm like, because all the guys die.
Yeah.
See, you're watching it trying to relate, going, who would I be? You'd be that chick floating away in the big piece of luggage, right?
Yeah.
I'm watching it going, who would I be? I'd be that dude when, like, the boat breaks in half, that dude who, like, falls straight down and bangs off the shit and goes in the water. That's who I'd be. I'd be wearing a tuxedo, not because I wanted to, but you wanted to dress up that night, right? I'd be falling the whole way down going, I should have fucked that chick in first class. Listen, I'm out of time. You guys are a lot of fun. Thank you very much.
He's so funny, and most importantly, he is saying the truth of
One
life.
time she was watching this show, it was like
Yes.
a poor excuse for The View, and they started talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence, just in case, you know, you didn't get the memo, you know? Evidently, you know, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly, you know? It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it? It's like wife beaters watching for, oh, fuck, ah! I get it up to Daisy, sweetheart, here we
So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head. You could wake me from a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9. Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it. But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason. Dude, the level of ego behind that
Do
statement.
you agree to that?
What are you, levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying? Women, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week? There you go.
Every day.
You didn't do it, right? Oh, dude, it drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You got to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason. I'm not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons.
Yeah, there are reasons.
Yeah, it's so true.
No, that's the
I
thing.
literally am against of it.
Really is. That's the thing. I hate that saying there's no reason. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, you know. But saying there's no reason, I think that's crazy. When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how two people ended up at that place. If you say there's no reason, you cut out the build-up, you're just left with the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look how awkward it is in here right now. I said you shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that?
I don't know what.
What does answer him right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special during the bit and you're like walking around like I'm not fucking taping a special here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Fucking had to ignore all of that and now you're gonna like yell out? And not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever? Answer him! Answer him! Every fucking special I do, there's always one. Always right down the fucking middle. Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason.
Oh.
Jesus fucking Christ. Love it. I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me. Fucking unbelievable. Look, I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? How come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I get bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions? Right? How did it happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it? How did this snake get so mad it almost killed you? Firemen put out a fire, they don't just drive away afterwards, they sift through the debris. How did it start? Here's an oily rag, right? Look, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now. I realize that. Let me extend an olive branch then, okay? I realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, you know, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging, all right?
Oh.
I'm not trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be buried underneath the prison, okay?
But
if I can admit that, ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky? Really? Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating, right? They understand that some back and forth happened before that shit, you know?
oh man.
You know what it is? It's every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say, the guy's a piece of shit, fuck this guy, blah, 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 send him to jail, and then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying. Just say it, dude. In your heart of hearts, what do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream? He fucking... You know? Or do you think maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight, and some crazy shit was being said. Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, "Oh, fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck." Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker. Right? To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, "I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box?" "Oh my God, I'll bring my own. I'll bring my own." Now fuck that, because you know what it is? They never address how women argue, which I think is the core of a lot of that shit.
Yeah.
You know, and I gotta tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued, but after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm gonna tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around.
Yeah.
I
How?
have begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness.
Yeah.
All right? No problem with that. Totally
Yes.
respect it. But
Yes.
here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue.
Yeah.
They go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad. And in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement. Totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call him a cunt. That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that. Well, that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then that's it. You're in this room now, right?
Oh my God.
He is actually
I'll hook
right.
up with you for a couple of
No,
days. Who cares?
he's
Who
not.
cares? You rub one out. Rub one out like a man. It's a champagne of victory.
Oh my God, it was so hilarious, and seriously, it was not only hilarious, but it was so relatable too. And basically, he was saying the truth of their life, and I do think most of the women are just like this only, and I do believe that it requires gut to say these things which Bill Burr has. Seriously, I enjoyed the whole video. For me, the most funny part was that divorce part. He said that if a man go to the office and he do so much hard work and his wife cheated on him with her neighbor, with his neighbor, then and they got divorced, still male has to pay the house rent in which the female would live, and it is the bad truth of the society. And I do think that if male if it is not only the male who should fulfill these kind of basically necessary needs, and if the women are also if she's in the good job and all, I do think that women should also pay for the men necessaries. And that last part was also so funny when he said that if the women are right, they will just stay on her point. And it is true. If we are right, we will always stay our point, and if you will lie and if you are agree with our point, then we will break your face, but we will only stay at our point. But when he said that if they are wrong, they will insult you, they will talk about your family conditions and all, I don't think that it's true. And seriously, I like the whole video, and that mother part was quite rude. I do think that he shouldn't say that, because I do think that mother's job is not the hardest job of the world. Yeah, he was true, but it is also not the easy job, because it's just not like that you have to basically you just not have to care of your children, but you also have to put some manners into it. And I do think it's a very tough job, but yeah, on the same side, it is not the most hardest job.
Yeah, he was like, it is not the most hardest job. So that statement is wrong. It can be hard job, and it is a hard job. We all know that, but it is not the hardest job. And actually, the thing is, he said that okay, going drilling in so down the earth is very hard, and all the other jobs are very, very hard. And you can say the hardest jobs also, and also all the other parts are very, very hilarious. All the families will actually like feel like punching him when they see this video, because it was like no reason to hit a woman. So he was like, actually there are reasons to hit a woman, and actually there are reasons, because like when you meet a person, like when you meet a guy, so if he gives you a reason, so if similarly a female can also give you a reason to hit her. But of course you should never hit her, you should always talk to her and make sure that things are going nicely only. And the best part was when he talked about how they can just how girls win conversations. They are always like, if they are right, they'll stay on the point, and if they are wrong, they'll always make sure to go away from the point as much as they can, so as to just remove all the points and make sure that you say some bad word, and that's it, that their focus is on that bad word, and now they win. Now he is still telling that I'm starting to win. We didn't get that clip how he is starting to winning, so it will be also interesting, you know, how did he do that. So how did you guys find this video? Do let us know in the comment section below. So do like, share and
Subscribe.
bye.